Shalom everyone, welcome to a new video. I was trying to do a live stream with this video, but I was trying to do a live reaction to the video, but the live stream was not working out that well. So I am going to do a video on this one, and I titled the video earlier the what I say again, the curse continue on the Hebrew Israelites, or the continuing of sin. Because as I was saying earlier in the live stream, is that just when you think that you're going through certain things, you see others going through even worse, and it makes you come out of that pity party that you are keeping, that you are hosting. So that's one thing that came to my mind when I saw this video, and I never watched the entire video, but just hearing a bit of her story, it really got me do some self reflection, and then also it got me thinking about the plight of our people, our brothers and sisters, the plight of the true Hebrew Israelite, the true Israelites, the true people of God, and the plight of what they're in currently. And I'm wondering, these are the two questions I ask. Is it the continuing of sin, or is it the continuing of the curse? Now, I think I know the answer. But by listening to this, we will also get the answer as well. And we're not being judgmental. This thing can happen to anyone, any one of us, so we cannot be judgmental. We cannot say that these things can never happen to us either. Many of us in life, when we're younger, we say certain things that, I would never do that, or this can never happen. And when we grow older, the very thing that we say that we would never do, or can never happen to us. So we can never um, say that certain things can never reach us. We just have to do our best each day and let the Most High lead the way. Anyway, fair use for this video, fair use for this street interview. I will listen into this sister's story and see what we can get from it. Let's go.
You doing today, miss?
Hey,
All right, all right. So are you homeless?
yes, sir.
Okay, and so how old are you?
I'm 39.
39? Okay, and so how long have you been homeless?
About 5 years.
5 years?
Yes,
What
sir.
was that happened 5 years ago that caused you to become homeless?
Me and my husband split.
You and your husband split?
Um,
Okay. Why did that cause you to become homeless?
because I was trying to build something with him, and then I left and wasn't worried about him, and so here I am.
Okay, is he homeless as well?
I have no fuck. I couldn't tell you. Give a fuck.
Okay. Did y'all were y'all legally married?
Yes.
Okay. Did y'all get legally divorced?
No.
Okay, so still legally married?
Yes.
Okay, okay. And so how long were y'all married for?
About 2 years.
2 years? And how long did y'all date prior to getting married?
About 2 years.
2 years? Okay. So what was to happen that caused the marriage to dissolve
Because
after
he
2 years?
lied and said he didn't like men, and I caught him with one.
You say what?
Right.
No. Say it again.
No,
You
you
say
heard me. You heard me. You
well.
heard me. It was correct.
No, I
Your
didn't.
ears are not
You
lying.
said you said
Wow. So one of the reasons why they broke up, and now she's out in the street. This is just one of the reasons. She could have made a different decision, you know. She could have made a different decision with her life, but I think things like this traumatize her, because to catch your husband, to catch another man, on your husband, I don't know how I would feel seeing something like that if I was her. And so she catch her husband with another man after he actually sweared that he was not like that. And this is one of the reasons why she's out in the streets. And so it comes back to the question that I was asking: are we still in the curse, or is it because of the continuing of sin? And we have the answers now. It's actually the continuing of sin why these things are happening. People of God, Jews, Gentiles, we need to know that the more we continue in sin is the more we are inviting woes in our life. Is the more we're inviting destructions in our life. The more we continue in any form of sins, the more we are inviting discard in our relationships. The more we're inviting the destructions in our business activities. Guys, so for instance, they had a business together. That business is done for. You know, they had a family together though, and now they're separated because of it, and that's all the result of sin. And I know that sin is not talked much about in this world. Transgressing the Most High is not talked about much in this world, not even in the church, because people sometimes don't want to be judgmental and don't want to sound religious. But this is not so much of a judgmental talk or a religious talk. It's just a reality talk of the world that we're living in, how things are set, and the consequences of certain actions that are out of the commands of the Most High. That's what we need to know. It has nothing to do with even, like, say, for instance, church or camps or anything like that. It has to do with what God command humanity to do, and by humanity transgressing what God command them to do, they face certain results and certain judgments because of it. And I'm a living example of that. I know that many of you who are going to listen to this video probably have your personal testimonies of what you have been through because of disobeying the ways of God, whether you're consciously doing it or unconsciously doing it. I have my fair stories of transgressing the ways of God, and see where it led my life to. It led my life to broken relationships. It led my life to financial difficulties. It led my life to coming back to trying to, actually going through certain healing processes that takes a whole lot. It led my life to even having difficulties when in good relationships because of transgressing the ways of God, and continue to do that, and then after all you face the results of it. And so this is one of the reasons why she is in this plight, is because we're continuing in our sin, people. We are. As I said earlier, I'm not saying it in a judgmental way. I'm saying it because it's facts. The more we walk out of alignment with the kingdom of God, is the more we walk in the will of the devil. And the devil come to rob, to kill, to steal, and to destroy. That's what the devil comes to do. And so what we need to know in this world is that we're either representing one kingdom or the next. There's no in between in this world. And this is very serious thought, because young people, we need to know this. And even though sometimes some of us know it, we still go off into the world to have fun, and quote unquote fun, until we realize that all that fun ain't fun no more when we're facing the consequences of all that fun. But we still need to know that the more we transgress the ways of God, we're out there sometime in fornication, we're out there experimenting in our sexuality, we're out there mixing up with the wrong company, we're out there drinking, smoking. Some of us go and experiment certain degrees of drugs, and it leads to a life of destruction. Some people never get to turn back from that life. A few turn away from that life, but some people never get to turn away from that life. We go into the wrong company of friends as men, gang members, and some of us never get to come out to tell a story. And a few of us come out to tell a story. And why? It's because of transgressing the ways of God. When we steal, when we lie, when we fornicate, when we try to when we start to try to call good evil and evil good, these things bring woes upon us. And it's just the facts, people. All right, let's see if we can continue. We're not gonna do the entire video, but I'm just looking into this and trying to pull lessons from it for our people, for Israel, and also for Gentiles grafted in.
Eating. I was asking him was he bisexual because he had bisexual tendencies, and he kept telling me no, and I caught him with a man.
What?
Right.
You caught him with? How did you catch him?
Hey, listen, YouTube, don't do that, sir. Don't do that. I told you not to go too far down in the rabbit hole, sir.
Well,
Yeah, you can really see that, she's been through it. You know, you can really see it on her face. Look at that. You can really see it there. You can really see that she has been through it and it has really done something to her. Can you imagine you're in love with someone and then you see that happen? It's right now by these questions, memories are coming back. Just by those questions, memories are coming in, and it's not pleasant memories.
I
Oh,
mean, we haven't gone that deep yet.
yeah, but that's deep.
Okay, so
I
how?
mean, I guess I just walked past the room. He was in there with a man. He was just gonna say with a man, with a man.
Okay,
I mean, my baby.
what y'all live together? I'm assuming.
No, we were staying in a rooming house.
Okay, so y'all was staying in a rooming house,
Uh-huh.
and I mean, you walked because you only had access to that room, right?
Yeah, but
No disrespect to this brother who's doing this interview, but this is not something to be laughing about. You know, look at her face right there. That's pain right there. It's not something to laugh about. That's real pain. That's something that happened in real life.
yeah, he was in another room.
He was in a different room. Oh, a room with the guy that lived there as well.
I don't know who he was. I ain't even look. I
But
just
he,
started
but
kicking and punching, sir. I don't know.
you just started kicking and punching.
Yes, sir. That's it.
Okay, wow. Okay, okay,
That's
okay,
it.
okay,
I don't know.
okay,
I don't
okay.
know.
Real quick, what year were you born?
1984.
That's right. That's right. Okay. All right. All right. So, okay. So that happened a couple. That happened. You say 2 years ago or 5 years ago?
2 years ago.
No, you say 5 years, right? You say you've been homeless 5 years.
Yeah, I've been homeless for 5 years. I thought you were talking about the marriage.
Okay.
Well, I've
So,
been
but
homeless for 5 years.
okay. So the divorce was 2 years ago.
No, I'm not divorced.
I mean, the separation.
Was two
You
years
left them
ago.
with. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but we've been homeless. Like that's why we were staying in the
Okay. In
rooming
a
house.
rooming house.
We
I
were
get it.
homeless.
I get it. Y'all was
Yeah, I
homeless.
met him out here.
What was it that caused you to become homeless in the first place, though? 5 years ago.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say that family's not supportive, but I just rather do it on my own so I can, build myself up.
Have your
So
independence. Have your own
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, that. So I don't know, just I guess we moved down. We came here from Floyd County, and when we came here, my everybody had a place, and then I was just hopping from place to place, and I just never had my own spot.
What age were you when y'all came here to Atlanta?
I don't. I'm not sure. 2000 up. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, okay. I mean, you was an adult though when y'all came here.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. All right, all right. So, okay. And do you have any kids?
I do three.
Three. And so,
Mhm.
how old is the oldest?
Three
How young is
kids.
the youngest?
21, 16, and 13.
Okay.
Wow.
Same dad, different dads.
My children here have the same dads. My son's from Mississippi. His dad's in Mississippi.
That's
My
the
oldest
oldest.
son, yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. And so, as far as the dads go, and because the kids, I mean, like, we know that the oldest one is in Mississippi, but the
Hmm.
two younger ones, who do they live with?
They say my sister.
Your sister?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so that's kind of it sounds like who they've been living with.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it not possible for you to live there?
Yeah, it would be possible for me to live there about if it's just like I want my own space so that I can have my own children. So this is what I have to do that for me. Like I could go and stay like a night or two, or go and visit my children anytime I want to. I choose not to make that my place, my residence. I just need to.
What? And I get that, but I guess I'm trying to figure out like why is it taking so long? Because I mean
I
they
just
have
it's different
programs out here.
programs that I've applied for. Like I'm in the process
Okay.
of being with the community friendship.
I think I'm just gonna stop it there. You can go and watch the full video. 39 three kids. I walked past the room and my husband was getting. All right. So, but the main reason why I'm reacting to this video is to show the plight of our people. Our people are still worldwide. It's not only in America, worldwide. Our people, the true Israelites, are still going through what we would call the curse. But the reality is that it's because we are also continuing in sin. We're continuing in sin. And many of us lack the knowledge that it is sin is causing these things. Now we're also living in an unfair world too, where unfair things can happen to good people. Unfair things happen to Joseph. Unfair things happen to people throughout the Bible, people who actually even walk with God. So I'm not gonna dispute that or dispel that and say that bad things will happen to good people. We have to be real. But one of the main reasons why these destructions are happening in our families, in our communities, in our business, in friendships, in marriages, is because of the continuation of sin. If you're in a marriage, you're sinning in that marriage, you're cheating, that sin, it destroy the marriage. You're in a business activity, you're doing things, you're doing some backdoor deal thing, you might make the money right now, but eventually it's gonna destroy the business. You're telling lies or doing something fraud, it's gonna destroy the business eventually. That's what sin does. These are all sinful acts. These are transgressions. In a friendship, you become a traitor, that friendship is done. This is what we need to know. And it is simply said, but people tend to don't get it, is that the more we transgress against each other, the more we're not showing love for God and love for man, is the more we are destroying ourselves. And so this is just one of the results of a sinful life. And meanwhile, and even though she was not the one who did it, the man got into the transgression, but it also affected her. The results of sin can really destroy us. I pray and hope that she might be healed, that she might be restored, that she might find somewhere, and that her life will change for the better. I pray and hope that for all my people and all my brothers and sisters in Christ, that you know as you even walk on this narrow path, healing from the past things that you have been through, the past mistakes, the past mishaps, the past results of disobeying God and walking in disobedience and walking in ignorance as well, that you may heal and at least have a restored life. I pray for that for all, because I myself has been through many things and seen the results of many things, and God is slowly but surely restoring me as well. But until the next video, may the Most High bless you, may the Most High keep you in all your ways. Shalom.